now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
HBO has now released this trailer for the new Michael Jackson documentary called Leaving Neverland.
Oh, brother. Leaving Neverland with your asshole swollen and open.
Yeah, absolutely.
Leaving Neverland with the blown out anus. You know what I'm saying?
And they do get that graphic. The two guys they spoke to, they recount incidents of masturbation, kissing, oral sex.
For real?
At least once. While this guy, Safe Chuck, was sleeping, he was forced to caress Jackson's nipples.
Do you think it's fair that they're doing all this shit while he's dead? Like, how come they didn't come out with this? It's, you know what I mean?
Well, sure.
Like a dead guy can't fucking defend himself.
I mean, that's a valid point. But, again, there's a lot of smoke there. I mean, you think he's innocent? Come on.
Me?
Yeah.
If I had to bet my paycheck? If someone was like, Jude, bet your paycheck, I would bet on him fucking children.
Yes. That is the correct answer.
If I had to bet my paycheck. And I think you guys, everybody should at home should think about that too. Like, if you really had to bet your fucking check. There's been times I've been wrong. Like, I'd be like, I bet my paycheck this, and then I'd have been short on rent that month. Luckily, nobody took me up on that bet. But this one, all right, let's see this. Let's see the Leaving Neverland.
All right, we may have to skip ahead. It's kind of a slow start.
It's a minute 40. Yeah, jump to where it goes. Or,
all right, things get a little dark over here.
Here, kill that music.
Storybook, right? Not a fairy tale.
It's a guy.
Hello, Wade.
Talking.
Today is your birthday.
Oh.
So congratulations. I love you. Goodbye.
There's no thoughts of this is wrong or anything like that.
He told me if they ever found out what we were doing, he and I would go to jail for the rest of our lives.
Secrets will eat you up. You feel so alone.
I want to be able to speak the truth as loud as I had to speak the lie for so long.
Damn, son.
All right. Well, that's
That was
coming.
it?
Yeah. Well, there was a huge lead into that. That wasn't too exciting.
No, it really wasn't. I thought it was gonna be like, and then he fucked me in my ass. And poured Mad Dog on his dick while it happened. Oh, whatever the fuck they drank, I don't know. Fucking kiwi strawberry Mad Dog inside of me. And these are the guys that went to court saying that he didn't do it.
That is exactly correct, and that's what
So
the
they
state's
probably got
saying.
paid off too.
At some point, sure.
So they got paid off to say he didn't do it, and then they getting paid again to say he did do it.
Well, I don't know if they got paid to say anything now. But the family, they're saying this is yet another lurid production in an outrageous and pathetic attempt to exploit and cash in on Michael Jackson.
It's a good argument too. Look, man. I said this time and time again, man. It's just you know.
Guilty.
You get caught. You get like if I'm me, but I'm not like a superstar that no one tells no, but like if I had some trouble with kids and they're like, he fucking touched me, and I had to go to fucking court to prove that I didn't touch the kids and I beat the case, guess who's not coming to my house? Fucking children. Like, guess who's not having sleepovers? Fucking children.
That sounds like a wise choice.
And if there's a kid around, like even shit, dog, no one's even said that shit to me. I don't even like being in a room alone with a fucking child. Like,
Really?
Bro, I'm fucking paranoid as shit by that. Like I'll be in the room alone with my my nephews and my fucking family members. Like don't leave me with your fucking kids, man. Fucking
Not doing a lot of babysitting?
Nah, dude. Not in this fucking time. It took me months just to be in a room alone with our producer Alex. Motherfucker's paranoid.
That is paranoid.
I'm sorry, it's set up where it's like believe the fucking victim no matter fucking what, and then so if that's the case, then then a smart person would make sure that they're fucking not putting themselves in any situations where it's one person's word against the other.
True.
That's all I'm saying.
Can't argue with that. So that's a little overly cautious, though.
Yeah, this is my career I'm talking about, man. I worked very hard to get here. I'm not gonna fucking jeopardize it. Look, me and Alex are fucking golden, but like I was straight up paranoid for a minute. Like,
well, it worked out.
Yeah, it did.
No one got molested.
I didn't. Alex, if you're listening, if I said anything fucked up, just let me know. Jesus Christ. Now I'm all paranoid.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. I'm kind of curious to see this one. I'm more curious to see this one than the R. Kelly one. I wouldn't watch the R. Kelly one. I thought that one was bullshit.
Oh, I don't know.
He's
really circling the wagons now.
But like the victims that they talked to were all over age, right?
As far as I know.
All right, so him finessing chicks is.
It was a lot of controlling things going on there. Some abuse.
Leave.
He's got a sex cult.
Leave.
Sex cult.
Walk away. You're a strong person, right? Aren't we all strong grown-ups? Leave. If I got punked on by some cult leader, I'm fucking had me doing weird shit. I wouldn't be on TV talking about it. I'll just fucking go die in a hole. Whatever. Yep. Give me another story.
All right. Reader's Digest, they've put together a handy list of 13 strange etiquette rules from around the world.
Let's break these in half. Let's do half now and half on another day.
All right. If you go to Russia, don't try to shake hands before you enter a doorway. Okay.
You don't shake hands inside the... You walk in the house and you shake hands?
Always enter the room first or have the other person come fully outside. It said that the house spirit lives in a home's entryway and crossing over it for a greeting would be bad luck.
All right, there you go. Who the fuck knew?
Also in Russia, don't intentionally turn your back to people. So even if you're squeezing past someone to take your seat in a theater, obviously here you turn away, but there you're supposed to sort of...
face them?
Yeah, that sounds awkward. I wouldn't want to do that.
I fucking hate at parties, like, there'll be parties, especially out here in L.A., like, people will fucking give you their back, and I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
What do you mean?
Like, you'll be talking to somebody, and then they'll, like, wedge their way in, and then box you out, like, in a basketball game, and now like, you're no longer in a conversation, and you have someone's back to you. Well,
that's ridiculous. That's insanely rude.
They do that out here. They're not known for their politeness here. They're not polite on the coasts. I don't know if you noticed that. On the coast, New York, L.A., shit like that, they're kind of fucking assholes. There's 10 million people, so they can afford to be assholes. They don't got to run into the person again.
So, but in a theater, if you're getting to your seat, you don't face the people as you're sort of shuffling through them, do you?
It just depends. Sometimes I give them my dick. Sometimes I give them the ass.
Seems weird.
What do you want, the dick or the ass?
Okay, over in Italy, let the man lead the way into a restaurant. Sounds pretty chauvinistic, but by heading in first, the man can be the one to talk to the host and get a table. I don't know.
The future is female, John. Fucking pussy.
I'd do it, but if she wanted to, I don't care. I wouldn't really think about it too much.
Are you kidding me? I had a Checkin Chick. We were like on a first date, and she's like doing all. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, chill out. Like, I'm paying for the meal. I'm handling this shit. I'll talk to him. You just chill. You lay back.
You'll talk to him.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I'll deal with them. You chill. Don't even worry about it. I got it.
How did she react?
She was a bit taken aback, and then she liked it. like I'm all for, you know, and there's parts where women are gonna take the fucking lead. You know what I mean? But like,
Where?
I don't know, fucking ironing my shirt. I don't know, dude. Like I don't like. No, like what, like in the home and shit like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like it's important to have a fucking safe place. Like that's your sanctuary. That's more important than even being outside, you know? So like, yo, you with your man? Yeah. God, I feel bad for women that have some fucking moron where they're the brains of the operation and they gotta fucking go fucking handle shit for their fucking man while he sits there holding their purse like.
Well, that's a little extreme. But if she wants to pay, she can pay. I mean,
that's why you're a bitch and I'm not a bitch.
If she wants to pay, she can pay. I don't give a fuck. Whatever she wants to do.
Look, man, when I used to like run game on chicks, it'd be different. It was like I would manipulate them into paying. It wasn't like if she wants to pay, she can pay. You're so passive in this. I always offer. Even when I was running chicks and having them buy me shit, I was still the one driving the fucking car. You're in the passenger seat, like
That is not true.
Where to next, miss?
That is simply untrue.
And I am Italian, so that makes sense for me. Like that's running my culture. Like it came down with me. I watched my grandfather do that shit. Skip my dad. My dad he's the opposite. He'll have a chick pay. He'll run game. Yeah, he's.
That's a little different.
Sounds he did. Yeah.
Scamming on somebody.
Yeah, Ange ran game. Ange ran game. Yep.
Now, over in Italy, also, put down the Parmesan when it comes to Italian dishes in Italy. Looks like it's considered downright rude to ask for Parmesan, especially if you're eating pizza. That's because the cheese is seen as incompatible with pizza. Which is the way you might think of ketchup, but shouldn't go on salmon.
Okay. Or steak. Or yeah.
Didn't know that.
Good thing we're not in Italy because I love fucking Parmesan cheese on my pizza. That shit is good. There was I guess in certain parts of Italy they don't, in like Italy they don't cut the pizza either. Because I've been to like restaurants out here where they won't cut the pizza, and I'm like, dude, we're trying to share with a gang of people. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Take a knife and fork?
He gave me like a fucking steak knife, and like I ended up mangling this beautiful pizza with the fucking steak knife. Yeah. I'm like, are you happy? We took your beautiful pizza and turned it into a fucking. It looked like a goddamn train wreck. Like a burn victim by the time we got done with the goddamn thing.
Couple more. In India, don't eat with your left hand.
That's because you wipe your ass with your left hand.
How the fuck did you know that? How did you know that?
They do that in Muslim countries too. You wipe with your left. You don't shake hands with your left.
Yeah. They're saying here, as you just pointed out, in the Middle East and parts of Africa, that's where they do that.
That's how you wipe your ass. You got your ass wiping hand. You're fucking. This is the in way. This is the in hand. The right hand's the in hand. The left hand's the out hand.
Do you have hands for wiping?
I do. I'm a righty wiper.
All right.
I wipe with my strong hand. I jerk off with my strong hand. I don't like jerking off with my left hand. I was with a chick the other night, and she was like, she couldn't play with herself with her left hand. I was like, I feel you. She's like, I gotta switch sides. I'm like, go ahead. I get it. It's fucking weird.
And we've talked about this before, but don't flush in some of these countries here. Greece, Turkey, Macedonia, Bulgaria, Ukraine. And it goes on a bit here.
Don't flush.
Well, that's because the plumbing may not be designed for flushed TP, and restrooms will have special waste bins to place used toilet paper instead.
Yeah, a lot of those motherfuckers. The pipes ain't ready.
Ugh.
I know, dog. It stinks.
That's gross.
I've been to some spots in America where it's like that. Some rural spots where you just couldn't flush. And it's a special smell.
Oh. People do that at the gym too. It's awful.
What?
People put the shit in the
toilet paper in the trash can.
Them cats are from third world countries.
Oh yeah, it's awful. And
Do you
What did
see
the
who's
gym
doing
do?
it?
What?
Do you see who's doing it or nah?
Mostly I see Asians doing it.
Third world shit,
Put
bro.
up a note. That's just heinous.
They put trash cans in there for that now. It's awful.
That's fucked up. I talked to the gym like, hey, bro, like I'm paying X amount a month. Like, tell these motherfuckers to flush the goddamn toilet paper. You in America now.
All right, part two.
Learn English and fucking flush the goddamn toilet paper.
And now, time for good news.
Okay, this is out of Florida. Inmates, they were able to rescue a toddler that was caught in a car. The dad had accidentally locked the door and it was getting hot, and then some inmates were nearby, and
They don't know how to break into shit.
they did break in.
They're like, hold up. Finally a job that we can do. Something that requires my skill set.
Now, of course, they were just outside.
Who needs some credit card fraud? Fuck it. They broke into the car?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Here we go.
Electronic button. Yeah. Well, you should be able to push the unlock button down. That's what a lot of them they'll do with the air little pump thing and push it.
Somebody got some back.
Yeah, them inmates on that shit.
Is she okay in there?
And like, do you need us to make a knife out of a toothbrush or nah? You good on that?
Try the door.
The front door.
He hit lock though.
The driver door.
No, all
right. I heard something. We heard something. Try another one.
When are we gonna get to the fucking what do they? How do they get the?
Try the back door.
How do they get it open?
Oh, they use a hanger and they can press the button.
There it is.
I didn't realize it was that easy.
Yeah, dog.
Have them close the door.
I want one of them breaking in kits where you like slide it in and then go and blow and like use the air to blow it open, and then you just slide the
A Slim Jim.
Unlock that shit. I want one of those.
Well, just ask the AAA people. AAA people have it all the time.
Fuck that. Anybody listening, send me the car breaking kit.
They're not that expensive.
What's that?
They're not that expensive.
There you go. John knows. John knows. You know that shit. That goddamn shit. I got to steal the Cricket or what are the name of those little fucking the lime scooters?
Oh yeah, right.
I ordered that shit and then I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like,
it's not that complicated. There's a little screwdriver.
I'm stupid, bro.
You swap out the
I'm
brain.
on that bitch with a hammer. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You swap out the brain. You're good to go.
All right. I'll go look at it again. I don't know.
That lockout kit, you can get it on eBay for like $22.
Yeah, I want that shit. My homegirl was locked out. I had to call AAA, but it would have been hell just to be able to go. I guess I shouldn't leave it in my car because I might get locked out. All right, that's the news.